Yes, it's a beautiful Saturday. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are watching me from. My name is Molly of Molly Local Poultry Farm. Come we chat, my dear. Come we chat. I know some of you are still asleep, others are busy doing some work, but come we chat. Yes. Come. Yeah, today I've come to talk about brooding management. I was supposed to have a live when I'm in the brooding room. Naye olw'okusaba kw'abangi nanye messages nga nyingi. People inboxed me yesterday, but one even yesterday, asking more about brooding. So you are most welcome, dear. You are most welcome on this live. Thank you so much for joining me on this live. So I've come to talk about brooding management or brooding in general, because I have got very many questions about brooding. So I decided to come and I explain more about brooding. As we wait for a video, I will put a video, I will upload a video when I'm in a brooder. Yes, you are most welcome, dear. Come we chat, my dear. Thank you so much for watching my channel. Thank you so much for liking my videos. Thank you so much for supporting Molly Local Poultry Farm. You are most welcome, dear. Let me know where you're watching me from. Yeah, today. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You are most welcome, dear. You are most welcome on this live, on today's live. Ahmed, hi dear. Thank you so much for joining me. Others, let me know where you're watching me from. Buzz, hello. Fizaloli, hi dear. My dear, give me a thumb up. Everybody who is here, give me a thumb up. Click in this. Yes, we are going to look at what you call brooding management or brooding in general from India. You are most welcome, Buzz from India. Quick question. Yes, you ask your question and give me a thumb up, my dears. Click in this, click in the thumb up. Tembera nyo bakodo namwe. Yes, do you appreciate Syrians? My dear. Wow. Give me a thumb up. Where is Wakanda? Wakanda. My dear, ask me use the language that I can understand. But you are most welcome on this live. Thank you so much for joining me on this live. You are most welcome. Use the language, my dear, that I can understand. As you know, yes, I understand English very well. So you ask me in English. So we are going to look at we are going to look at brooding management. Most of you have been asking me about brooding, and that's why I've decided to come Don't force me to speak the words that I don't understand, because you may end up leading me to yes. So my dear, give me a thumb up. Everyone who is here, give me a thumb up. You are most welcome on this live. Yes, we are going to look at what we call brooding management. As you know, brooding is very, 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 very crucial, and you have to be very, very, very careful when you are brooding your birds. You have to be very careful when you are brooding your birds, and brooding matters a lot. It's the one that determines the growth of your birds. Once you mess anything in the brooder, you may end up losing each and everything. The development of the bird, the health of the bird, and so many other things. Thank you, Fizaloli. Thank you. So, my dears, when you are brooding, you have to be very careful. Give all the necessities which are needed in the brooding room. Assuming you are to bring the birds next week, the chicks, the day one old chicks, what should you do? You have to prepare yourself for those chicks. As you know, mothers, we always prepare ourselves for the babies, the newborn babies. The same applies to these chicks. We take them like babies, So, if you are to bring the chicks next week, prepare the brooding room. How are you going to prepare it? Disinfect the brooding room very well. Disinfect it, and don't allow anybody to enter in that brooding room, because if you enter there, you can end up leaving some germs there. So you have to be very careful. After disinfecting that place, no more entering in it until you bring in the chicks. And you can, if you are keeping some birds, you have to disinfect it more than 2 times, that brooding room. But if it's new, you can disinfect it once and stop it. So you have to disinfect. That's one of the things you have to do. You have to disinfect the brooding room. Thank you so much for joining me on this live. Thank you so much. Give me a thumb up, my dear. Don't be so mean. Give me a thumb up. So after disinfecting the brooding room, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your like. After disinfecting the room, after disinfecting the room, prepare the equipment, the materials. Thank you, Fizaloli. Thank you so much for the like. After disinfecting the brooding room, prepare the materials we are going to use. 1, you have to prepare the charcoal stove or the brooding stove. You have to prepare the brooding papers. You have to bring the charcoal itself. You have to bring pellets. You have to bring the drinkers, the feeders, coffee husks, or litter, any type of litter, but I always encourage you to use coffee husks because they don't have any side effect to our birds. You get. So prepare all those materials you are going to use when you are brooding your birds, such that you bring in the chicks when each and everything is ready. You get? So, my dears, don't just no papiriza so bukokolo ogendo gule mmere it will not work for you very well. On that day of bringing in the chicks, should be well organized. Now, assuming you have bought the food, the coffee husks, each and everything is ready. Now you are going to bring the chicks. Immediately after bringing in the chicks, don't put them in the brooding room. No. Yes, the mad boss. How are you doing, Molly? I'm doing good, dear. Thank you for joining me. Nabimanya Tyson, you are most welcome. Hi. Yes, give me a thumb up. So immediately after bringing in the chicks, don't put them in the brooding room. No, my dear. First, organize that place. Put in the litter, the coffee husks on the floor. After putting litter on the floor, put little, don't put much litter. My dear Tyson, give me a thumb up. Nabimanya Tyson, give me a thumb up. And the mad boss, give me a thumb up. Now, after putting litter on the floor of the brooding room, bring your brooding paper and put it on top of the litter. The use of these coffee husks which are first put on the floor is to keep this brooding paper when it is dry. Remember, these birds, the chicks, they always give out droppings, watery droppings. They always pour some water on the brooding paper. So you have to make sure that that brooding paper is ever dry. But there is no way how you can keep it dry without coffee husks down. These coffee husks, they absorb water on the brooding paper. So that's the use of the coffee husks we first put on the floor. Now, after putting the brooding paper on top of the coffee husks, bring in the charcoal stove, or bring in the brooding stove, which is already prepared. Mulimu omuliro gwaka, manda okwegali agamala, such that you provide heat in that brooding room before putting in the chicks. You have to make sure that that brooding room is warm before putting in the chicks. You get? Some of us will have that tendency of putting in the chicks before bringing in the brooding stove. My dear, the brooding stove is the first, then followed by the chicks. Now, after knowing that the broom is having enough heat, bring in water. What do we put in that water? We put glucovit, the first water for those birds. You have to put in glucovit, such that that glucovit helps the birds, these chicks, to gain energy. Some of these chicks, they walk, we travel these birds long distances, like from Kampala to Mbarara to Tororo to Masindi, long distances. So we have to provide them with the glucovit or glucose, such that they gain some energy. And we have to put in some oil. Some people call it paraffin. That paraffin for chicks, it's there, but I never used it. And some of it, they don't sell it, but it's there. For me, what I do, I use cooking oil. In 1 jerry can of water, I put 1 tablespoon of cooking oil. You get? Why do we add cooking oil in this group of it for the first day? We give that cooking oil for only 1 day. The first water to give these birds, it's where we mix some cooking oil. The use of that cooking oil is to open the digestive system, such that these birds, they don't get constipation. You get? So, my dear, after putting in water in the brooding room, remember the stove is ready, the place is having enough heat. After putting water on the brooding paper, bring in the chicks. How do we organize that water? Don't put water in a line. No. Space that water. Make sure that each and every bird will be able to get water each and everywhere. So we put, when you are placing the drinkers, make sure if this is a drinker, the next thing should be pellet or food. The next should be water. The next should be food. Such that if the bird gets water from here, the next thing should be food. It will get water. After getting water, it will take food, or it will pick pellet. So you go on mixing, and don't put them in a line. Don't put them in a line, and don't congest them. You get. Nenga, thank you so much for following me. Thank you so much for loving me. Thank you so much for joining me on this live. Thank you so much for supporting Molly Local Poultry Farm. If you are new, don't forget to subscribe, my dear. If you are new, don't forget to subscribe. Yes. So after putting in the chicks, we don't put pellet at the same time with water. We first put in water. Then after like 5 to 10 minutes, depending on the way how the birds are active. If they are very active and they take water, you can give them a pellet like after 5 minutes. Don't put in pellet immediately after putting water. Why? Some birds will pick pellet without having water, without taking water. So let them first take some water, such that the digestive system gets ready for the eats. Get. Then after 5 minutes or 10, give them pellet. And don't put that pellet in one place. Go on placing them each and everywhere in the brooding room. You place water, food, like that. And the heat source should be in the middle of the brooding room. You are most welcome, dear. Let me know where you are watching me from. So put the heat source in the middle of the brooding room, such that and everybody is able to get warmth from it. So try to mix the feeds and water, like you press the drinker, then after a drinker you place a tray of pellet, and you don't put much pellet. Use your one hand like this, pick pellet with one hand, spread it or sprinkle it. Mumanse. Sprinkle it in the tray. Just one hand is enough, because if you put much, they will waste it. Put little. Then once that is finished, you add more. You get. Nenga, I love you so much. Don't forget, Molly Local Poultry Farm is found in Busega, Chibumbiro, near Costa Stage. We are in Kampala. Busega Chibumbiro is found just after Busega roundabout. Here at this farm, we always sell day-old chicks, 1-month chicks, fertilized eggs, table eggs, even the mature birds. So just book with us. If you want to come for training, please come. The fee is only and only 50,000 shillings. That's the fee for training. That's the fee for training. So, my dear, come for training. We train you how to mix feeds. We train you how to feed the birds. We train you how to vaccinate. We train you each and everything about local chicken. Remember, I deal with local chicken, so I'll train you about local chicken. Other breeds, my dear, I don't know. I don't know how they are handled. I only know local chicken. So for more information, you can call me on 0787 96 20 70. That is my WhatsApp number. It is 0787 96 20 70. That is my WhatsApp number. Then for people who are within Uganda, you can call me direct on 0759 49 82 04. 0759 49 82 04. That is my WhatsApp number. Sorry, that is my Airtel number. It is not on WhatsApp. You get? So that is it. For more information, call me using all those numbers. For people who are abroad, you can call me using WhatsApp. You can WhatsApp me on 0787 96 20 70. You get? So, my dears, when you are brooding, make sure that for the first week, these chicks should not miss heat. Zino kubanga ziri mu bugumo 24/7 wiki namba nga tezirinaku mpewo yonna gezifuna. Why? The moment they are attacked by that coldness, they can easily the moment they get that coldness, they can easily be attacked by gumboro. So you have to prevent your birds from getting gumboro by giving them enough heat when they are still in the brooding room. You are most welcome, dear. Say hi and let me know where you're watching me from. So for the first week, give them enough care, give them enough heat, provide them with food, provide them with water. My dears, don't allow these chicks to lack water or food for any minute, because they will end up eating their droppings. So you have to be very careful, give them enough care, monitor them, supervise every time. So that's how we can manage the brooding room, the brooding process. There are very many things that we do in the brooding room. And remember, for the local chicks, we always brood these chicks for 1 month. Those are 4 weeks. Give them enough care. For the first week, my dear, if possible, don't go to sleep before midnight. Because ojagenda okubaka nga obudde bukyali okumekeze nga okumiro nga bwakedde ng'omuliro gwazikidde dda. So at least wandibadde ogenda okubaka nga zimaze kukona ssaawa 6 oba 7 bw'obanga olina brooder. Sakira tozukke ku 12 ng'oba kifo kikyabugumamu. And before you go to sleep, first set that fire. Set your brooding stove such that they don't get coldness at night. You get? So give them enough care, and for the first day we give them that oil or cooking oil, but don't give it again. We give that oil only once, only one day, the first day. The following days don't put in oil because you can end up leading to diarrhea. You get? So give them glucovit for 3 days. After giving them glucovit, give them some tetracycline, 25%, to prevent them from fever. That is 25%. Tetracycline, 25% is very, very important. So you have to give them that tetra such that you prevent them from fever. Then afterwards, continue with vitamin chick formula. That vitamin chick formula boosts the immunity of those chicks. Remember, they are young. Yes. So they need to get strong immunity in order to survive. So there is no way how you can provide them with the immunity without giving them vitamin. So you have to give them vitamin for a full month. Ng'ogyeko olunaku lw'otugema lukka naye zisigadde wandibadde oziwa vitamin. You get? So once you do all that, tolina ojja kukaabira nti ate brooder emmemye, brooder bwana bwafudde. So my dear, try your level best and give enough care to your chicks. The first week is very, very, kubanga oli mwegendereza, because that first week obukoko obwo bufa in the first week. Kati bw'otafaayo ojja kwekanga nga alina 100 chicks, you are remaining with 80 chicks because you didn't give them enough care. Then for the second week, era zirabirire. Though the heat, it can depend on the weather of the weather or the environment where you are living. If the weather is good, if there is enough sunshine, you can, if you are having like 3 pots or 3 brooding stoves, you can reduce 1 and remain with 2. For the second week, if the weather is not favorable for those chicks, let those 3 charcoal stoves or those brooding stoves remain there. Then you start reducing them in the 3rd week. In the 3rd week, tukusuubira nti heat otandika okukendeeza bwebanga embeera y'obudde era simbi. But if it is rainy season, my dear, make sure you don't reduce in the 2nd week, because you may end up leading to gumboro in your brooding room. Yes, my dear, say hi and let me know where you're watching me from. So for the 3rd week, you can start reducing on the number of brooding stoves. And after completing the 3rd week, and you enter the 4th week, again reduce on the number of brooding stoves, such that these birds they start getting used to the environment you get. And for the case of feeding, how do you feed these birds when they are in the brooder? I give my chicks pellet for only 2 weeks. After making 2 weeks, I start mixing for them. How do I mix? I get concentrate 50 kgs. I mix it in 130 kgs or 120 kgs of broken maize. 120 or 130 kgs of broken maize. I put in 50 kgs of concentrate. That broken, which is of the first size, the small size, the smallest size, I think. It is the smallest size. We call it baby. So it's the one that we mix for those chicks which are still in the brooder. Give them those feeds for more 2 weeks. That is the 3rd week and the 4th week. Once they make a full month, you change the formula. You make 150 kgs of broken maize, put in 50 kgs of concentrate, and even change the size. Go to medium. You can add some few kgs of baby, but you have to change, at least the big percentage should be medium. Why? They have grown and they are those cocks. For them, they are interested in those big particles. So that's why we go to medium size. Mix 150 and put in 50 kgs of concentrate. 150, that is broken maize. Toteekamu kyakyo, my dear. Bw'onooteekamu kyakyo obwoko tebugenda kukula, bujja kuba tebukuta. You get? Kyakyo is nothing. Era tumuliisa bagamba nti bbula lyaki naye nga it's not good. It does not have it is not nutritious to our birds. It's nothing. Yes, so give them those feeds for from 1 month until they make 2 months. But in the brooding room, we take 4 weeks in the brooding room. To brooding a cocoa for 2 months. But still, we give them food day and night for 2 months. From day 1 until they make 2 months, we feed them day and night, 24/7. You get? So, give them enough care. Give them enough care. Give them vitamins such that you boost their immunity. You can use even the organic ones. Organic vitamins. Yes. So take care of your birds. Give them enough care. Vaccinate. When it comes to vaccination, my dear, for the first day, day one or the chick, we give them Malix. We give the vaccine of Malix. After vaccinating Malix for the first day, give your birds, or when they make 2 weeks, give them the vaccine of Newcastle IB. Vaccinate them against Newcastle. That is Newcastle IB for the second week. The third week, we give them Gumboro vaccine. After giving them Gumboro, So the first week, we give for the first day, we give them Malex. Then after Malex, when they make 7 days, we give them Newcastle IB. From 7 days, once they make 14 days, we give them Gumboro. Then after Gumboro, we give them infectious bronchitis, depending on the vaccination program you have. Some of these things, these vaccination programs are not the same. And it depends on which disease affects the parent stock. So vaccinate your birds, follow the vaccination program very well, vaccinate them very well, and make sure that these vaccines does not go on the floor of the poultry house. They should not fall on the floor. Make sure that there is no drop that falls on the floor of the poultry house. You get? So that is it. I think if you are a poultry farmer, or if you are planning to enter this venture of poultry, you've got some tips about brooding. You've got some tips about brooding. So thank you so much for watching my videos. Thank you so much for liking my videos. Thank you so much for following me. Thank you so much for supporting me in different corners. People in different parts of the world, thank you so much. Thank you so much, and may God bless you all.